Hello, welcome to the video. This one we're going to start a new sort of series for you guys. It's called Access All Areas. So we give you a bit more of an insight into sort of me, my background, funny stories that happen with me and the stupid shit I get up to. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the series. Let us know in the comments and yeah, enjoy the video.
Come sit with me.
Alright, what's up guys, welcome
Whoa, hold on. Right. 3, 2, 1, go. He's always doing that. Like, you literally just sat down and he's like, right, okay.
Right, what's up guys? Right, what's up guys?
Hold on, leave a little bit so we can actually cut. And it's not just like,
To be fair,
right,
if I'm editing
right.
this, I'm 100% going to get a shot of each of us saying right and then just cut to us talking. So, there's that.
Brushstroke.
That was one of them. Do you remember that? Remember that period I went through where I was just dropping into everyone's DMs?
That's what I'm talking about. It was just in and out. It was ridiculous. It was whack-a-mole, but like no whacking went on. It was just aspirational whack-a-mole. It was terrible.
Alright, what's up guys?
Right.
Right. What's up guys?
So, right, okay.
Right, what's up
Right.
guys?
Hold
Right, if
on,
I'm right. Welcome to another NQBC video. Fun fact, I've been debating doing this series for a while. I'm talking first 6 months of filming. Is that about right?
Yeah, actually, it is. To be fair. It's
Yeah.
straight up 6 months. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
And I never got around to doing it, so we're finally doing it. We are doing how me and Gina met, because this one is included in the story. He's like, you know, like when you go to the shops and you get a pack of Kit Kats and you get an extra one? That's him.
I'm the original kicker. Like I'm just the original
No,
kicker.
you're the Kit Kat junkie.
But I'm literally not though. It's 2 twigs. That's my whole aesthetic. It's just legs. Charlie's chunky. It's his whole thing. Your whole
Anyway,
chunk.
who wants to start the story off? The story starts with you two.
Yeah, it starts with like I guess we'll go in order of the city.
Yeah.
Technically, it
There's
starts off as a story just independently about me, and then
Yeah.
it transfers to hey, there's a stranger who then becomes a recurring character. We'll go for
Yeah.
it. And then
Also,
and then
like,
just gets
there's
involved.
3 different perspectives of how this started for everyone.
Honestly, just a bit of a mess for a good entirely honestly.
Yeah.
Because like, oh no, how'd you meet your significant other? Oh, okay, so somebody entirely unrelated to me had a judgment to you, so you see what had happened was.
I
was
slid
like-
into the DMs.
And
Right.
start.
Look at me, just. So, as you can imagine, it's a typical, you know, budding romance story, you know, an unrelated person
It's
to
really
the couple
not.
goes on a... Yeah, so I had a job interview for like an apprenticeship that I was doing for like a year. Relatively confident. Still not expected to get it, I'm just kind of there for the experience of interview because this is my first interview, so the expectation was I was going to get it. So I'm like nervous, trying to make friends with people, kind of trying to, which is weird because I don't do that.
Yeah, he doesn't make friends very
It's
easily.
nasty every single time. It's just no. But
That's where you met me.
that's my point. That's the whole thing. So I'm like talking to people, trying to stay social, and just try to be as opposite to myself as possible because I'm assuming that will be the interviews going on. It's fine. This whole thing goes on. There's a bunch of us in a boardroom essentially. People get called out one by one or in groups to do kind of workshops and stuff like that. Because jobs are cutting edge now. Like we drink beer outside on Fridays. It's all that stuff. We're just trying to get the millennials in, you know. So we're doing all that stuff for the job interview, and long story short, like obviously we're all in a room and stuff like that. So we had like a couple of conversations and stuff.
Yeah.
And like just generally me being
Group
funny
chats,
and
group
stuff. I think at some point I had mentioned Charlie because I just do that sometimes. He's just such a
Yeah,
I'm just a
I
fun
remember
topic.
I remember specifically you mentioning that you had a disabled friend who you went to a skate park with and just let him really
Terrorized me.
Yeah, that was
They
the whole-
terrorized me.
You asked
I
us
will
to do it.
I will put the video here.
You asked us to look right. I have no regrets. I don't know. I brought up a couple of times, just like as we're group chatting and stuff like that, just generally trying to have fun because it's a weird scenario. There's like a mediator in the room as well, so we're all trying to pretend we don't know that's a spy. But I
Wow,
said,
and
"Look,
several
everyone-
hours.
We were all there for several hours, and then the rest of the group left. The rest of the group of 12 left,
Yeah.
and it's just us two. Like, all right, we'll chill then. It's cool.
Well, I guess it's just me and you now, pal.
So we just started chatting and the like and all that stuff. And I don't know, one of us went first and the other one was just there by himself being weird. And then it finished and everyone was like going home and stuff. Yeah, I noticed you being like terrorised by some guy. I say terrorised. I say that because I don't like this type of person. It's not But there was this guy who was like following you around. I remember, who just generally being very affectionate out of the
Yeah,
gate for no
did
reason.
you make it to the second interview? No, I was gonna say.
At that point, I think he was like just linking around, and so was I, because I'd be creeping like that. And yeah, basically just because we'd had fun in the room, like we were just messing around and stuff. And I was like, I'm gonna go say hello and like see if she has stuff or whatever. So I remember you mentioning something about YouTube. I was like, oh, I know a ginger who does YouTube. I'm gonna see if I can get some young budding creators together. And also low key, I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm supposed to have turned my wingman part of my brain off at this point.
Because I was just not having
just
a lot of
flopping,
luck.
just repeatedly, just generally making everyone's life around him terrible by his failed attempts at
Thanks.
romance, you know?
Cheers. Cheers, bro.
So I was really just trying to avoid giving him hope in general.
Oh no!
That's what was happening. I was trying.
Part of my non-existent soul just died.
Right.
Nice.
So,
It's solid. I can't for it. It's good. It's good shit. Right, so this is where Gina like comes into the story in earnest, I suppose. So yeah, I guess you could say this. I don't remember what I said specifically. I just remember trying to.
so I remember I was coming out of the interview, so same, like exactly the same as Say, really. I was going to this interview fairly confident because I got to the second part, but just trying to chill, just trying to get on with it. And because it was this weird ass setup where we were sat in a room for ages, it kind of relaxed me, to be fair, because we all just sat chatting, and then me and Say bantered about being the diverse two of the group, because I was ginger and he was black. So of course
Yo, that was so
we
true.
we were going to get hired because they need diverse.
Meanwhile, we're the most diverse group you'll ever meet.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was coming out of the interview and I saw Say at the doorway, and I was like, I might see if I can. Would you mind?
Sorry.
I might see if I can catch up with him. And then as I turned around to like finish signing off or signing out, whatever, he was still in the doorway. So
Now,
I was like, oh,
this is where the
I'll go
story
and
gets
say
weird.
hi.
Because in a film, that's the couple that gets together. Right there.
Yeah, you say that, but only one of us. No, I'm going to be mean again. But
No
I was going to say
jokes,
only
though.
one of us has the effort to like commute to Birmingham for that. And I would have laughed so hard at the notion of coming back. Like,
I'm having to resist saying so right now, but I'm not gonna
Anyway.
do that online.
So yeah, we
The strength.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at this strength! Look at this strength!
so.
I don't know what I was
So
gonna say.
bad.
So I kind of walked out and I was like, oh, are you heading to New Street Station? Because obviously Say's from Kent, the interview was in Birmingham, and I knew that he might need directions of how to get to the station and back home, and he did. So we're just walking and chatting, and he brings up Charlie again because I'd mentioned that I did YouTube. So we were just talking about YouTube and I don't even know what. We added each other on Instagram, went our separate ways, and then literally like that night he just messaged me and we were just kind of like, okay, like cool, like today was really cool, fingers crossed. Let's see if anyone of us gets the interview, gets the place. And then you were like, yo, I'm just gonna slide Charlie in here. I'm just gonna,
Realistically, no. He was telling me about you, and I was like, hey, dude. Would you have a problem if I did this? And he was like,
Yeah.
On a professional level, no. But anything about that, yes. And I was like,
Yeah, it was real bad, guys.
Yeah.
I was just trying to protect him from himself.
I was
This is how far this extends, right? Because in the back of my mind, even while we were in the room, I was like, I know he's going to do it. He shouldn't. And even if and the thing is, right, Judy wasn't like going anywhere. Because like, I'm so sure if we had left you for 3 more months, you would have continued to exist. So it would just been fine. I was like, just chill for a bit. Like, it's fine. Like,
I just got to hustle. That's if I want something, I want it now.
don't even pretend like this has ever been successful more than once. Like, don't.
It hasn't ever been successful. My life is a shambles.
on part, like to be fair, I also have not had success in that area, and to be honest, I was probably, haven't got anyone to like defend me here, but I was probably the same as Charlie. I was like, if there was a boy that showed interest in me, or I mean, not all of them because people are boring.
So many of us are most of.
Some people are nasty and some people are just boring, but there were a few boys that I was like, hey. Yeah, I hadn't had much success myself. But so when you said, do you mind if I pass you, like if I I don't even know what he said, but yeah, like give you Charlie's details or whatever. And then Charlie messaged me. I really kind of didn't think anything of it because I was like, well, at the end of the day, this kind of thing usually fails for me. And
What she fails to mention is
First
I own
mistake.
a
That's
car.
how they get you.
so the fact that we were like 200 miles away from each other.
Car.
And then
3 hours. Counterpoint immediately. Like, that's it. No one else is trying to do this.
and then I don't even know how like the conversation just spiraled. It just
Yeah.
naturally did, which
Yeah.
like obviously sometimes if you're trying to start a conversation with someone, it would usually like get to a point where you're like, how are you? Fine. How are you? Cool. What you up to? Doing this. What
You know
up
the
to?
stereotypical horrible
Doing
bit
this.
of chatting someone up and they've just got no chat.
Yeah.
That bit.
But we just chatted for ages.
Yeah,
and then
you just
it
started
kind of-
firing questions at me like, Hannah, ha.
Yeah, I think that's the main.
I think I killed him. I wasn't ready myself.
He brought it back for no reason. No one was requesting that.
Start. So that's how we got to know each other
And then
really
it
well
got
as
weird.
well. And
Yeah,
then eventually it just got to a point where we were like, we need to meet. This can't be a
Yeah.
maybe one day I'll come to London, or maybe one day say I'll be in Birmingham for work and he can come with. This was we need to organise to meet each other.
And I was bad. I mean, I think we were chatting for like 3 weeks. There was the initial plan of like, oh, I'm going to come down to Birmingham. Originally, I told my parents I was going to Body Power. Realistically, Body Power was in May. This was in July. I told my parents we were going to Body Power, and I was going with my friends to Birmingham. Realistically, I was going on my own on a 3-hour train ride to see this one.
Can
Yeah,
you
but
imagine
this
if
was-
anything went wrong?
This was
I would have had to
first.
explain to your parents over the heaping smoulders of your corpse. It's like, nah, you see what had happened was.
Right, look, Birmingham ain't that bad.
I didn't say that. I just meant because I'm disabled and stupid.
I know it's just stupid.
But to be fair, that was like the original plan, was that you were going to come up to
Yeah.
Birmingham, and I was like, and all of a sudden it dawned on me like how real it was and how real what like the emotion was as well, because I was like, shit, he's actually gonna come and see me in Birmingham. So I'm gonna come to Birmingham and see me. But it was also one of those things of like he didn't want to book tickets the next week because that would be a bit intense.
Plus, you worked in McDonald's and you didn't know what she was going to
Plus
get.
me, Charlie, and a friend of ours spent like a good amount of time strategizing how Charlie would not die on that trip.
Yeah,
That was the
yeah,
issue,
there
right?
was a lot of theory going. It was like a military
It was
operation.
really intense. He nearly brought a whiteboard.
Yeah. And some pens. Right, this is recon number 1, checkpoint 2, and make it to Charlie by this time. That makes no sense.
Anyway,
What?
you're right.
Yeah.
And then you can explain this bit, like.
Then I was just like, fuck it, I own a car. Fuck it.
Yeah, and I was.
And just
We both really were like wanting to. It got to a point where it kind of went from 0 to 100 really quick, and it was like, no, okay, we want to meet and we want to try and like make something of this. So we were looking. I was looking on Google Maps as to what was in between Dartford
And
and,
it started with,
Birmingham.
and it started with Aylesbury.
Yeah, just a random place
But
called
however,
Aylesbury.
trains were hard to find to Aylesbury. So we
Also,
went
there's
to-
nothing to do in Aylesbury.
So we went to option B, which is Milton Keynes, and that's where it all started.
In the Milton Keynes shopping centre.
And then
You were standing outside Costa at Milton Keynes station.
Use the term standing very loosely.
See, Costa was
You weren't
foreshadowing.
standing. You were in your phone.
Still use it loosely. I mean, it's not exactly standing. It's
You
more-
apply it loosely.
Yeah, so then after that we decided, fuck it, I want to see you again next week, and luckily this one was off work every Wednesday because her drama class was off for the summer. So we met the following 2 weeks, and then that week that I was actually meant to get the train down, I got the train down, almost died and got pushed by some old ladies that were going to a Christian convention to Euston Station. And then we met up, stayed in Birmingham for a bit, and then she got the train home and met my parents. And I chucked her in at the deep end. And she got a hug off my mum, which never happens, because my mum's not a very huggy person.
And I think it really was that like third date where it was like, no matter what, we're going to make this work. Like the first 2 dates were very solid. Like it was weird because it felt so different from anyone else I've ever spoken to. It wasn't like second date. Oh, we're still hi. It was
I'm gonna chew your face off.
it was very like I tried to breeze over it.
Sorry, if I had known that's what you were doing, I would have just skipped, just frolicked over that shit.
Just gonna be doing that. Just gonna be doing that.
We're gonna cut that.
But
I probably would.
no. But yeah. What was the-
Also, side note that I completely forgot to mention. So when we first started talking, he was not best pleased that I decided to do
yeah, I
it.
feel like we haven't. Like, what's your perspective? Of
Do it
when
anyway.
we actually
No, he
started
was-
talking?
he-
Why is that like
The video cut out. So
Take 2.
we're guessing where it cut out.
Like, I started doing that now. Whenever that happened, I just start watching you. I'm just waiting for it to just go. Like, he'll be mid conversation with you. But I can see.
I can't stop.
That was you saying why you were pissed at him.
Yeah. Well, for the many occasions he's been pissed at me.
It wasn't even pissed. It was just more of like, it was a weird decision to make. It was an oddly, like, it's one of those things where like, it's like, if this was any other situation other than like a fairly jovial and also the fact that I kind of know Charlie's shit, like there are certain parts where he's gonna act most erratic and stuff like that, and this is one of them. So I'm like, I know he's gonna do weird stuff when it comes to women anyway. So I'm like,
What are you
it's
trying to
gonna
say?
be what it be. You know exactly what I'm trying to say. You know exactly what I'm trying to say. Thank you. No, let's not, right? It's just not what you want. But yeah, so I wasn't even pissed. It was just more of like it was a weird decision to make, but admittedly one that I should have been more expected of. But yeah, so it was like, okay, I've decided I'm gonna do this. And the minute you made a decision, you should have just mentioned that instead of
Telling Josh, not telling you. And then
yeah,
Josh
it's a
just
weird
going,
thing to do because like the
"Here
thing
it
that somebody
is."
was doing to restrict you was out of trying to help you with a problem that had been persisting. You clearly had no capability to fend up on your own. Because if this had not been Gina, it just would have happened again. 'Cause
Yeah.
you didn't do anything different. Gina did. Gina was herself and shit. So that
Gina was an actual human.
well, it was fantastic, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, what if I
Well
just
saved
reacted?
there, babe.
Honestly.
Just in my part, you know.
Yeah.
But,
Bit of a long video.
yeah, it was,
But hope you enjoyed the thing. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hope you like the new series. Let us know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.
long story short, you're welcome. Like,